Hello, how are we all doing? How is everyone doing? At everyone saying that I'm live. Live. Mario Kart World. Yes, believe it or not, I'm streaming something else. Welcome, Pearl, to the stream. Glad you could stop by. How are we all doing? Woo! How are we all doing? Doing good? How about you? Doing good. I'm doing pretty good. Well, I tried to have lunch today at my usual, like, a sports bar place, but it just really heavily under-delivered. Like, what? Yeah, no. I ordered, grilled wings, which a different place I ordered usually does it better. But, like, the place I decided to order, I thought they would do it like that, but then they didn't, and it just was, like, a solid, like, 6.5 out of 10. The Dr. Pepper there tasted watered down. And, yeah, nah. Welcome, Joshua Pangu, Skipper, to the stream. Okay, why? Okay, I hate when it just defaults to a certain cam. Hello, how are y'all doing? I am live with more Mario Kart. Mario Kart, yeah, I'm gonna stick to Tomodachi, yeah. We'll do more Tomodachi tomorrow. Today, I felt like taking a tiny break. Just a tiny break. Just felt like playing something different, so I don't get really burnt out. Like that. Said hi. Hello, Steph Daniel. How are we doing? We're gonna make a room. Because I'm gangsta, like Gangsta Mario. We're kind of picky. Oh, we started to hear that. We know how that is. We're kind of picky. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna... Why is the Bitty Bug pink? Like, shouldn't it be based on color? Shouldn't this be based on, like, gray? Or something? You've just finished your yearbook? Like, what do you mean? Like, you finished signing yearbooks or something? We're gonna open a lobby. We're gonna see how that goes. 3D3 VPO. We're not doing friend codes. We're not doing friend codes unless we're in a worldwide lobby. So, if you submit, if you're asking in chat, where's the friend code? I'm gonna have to be like, dog, log. Just go look in the live chat. Not gonna be immediately, but I'll join in a little bit. Gotcha. I'm mentally recovering. Me and Skipper had to deal with the most annoying YouTube commenter about Fire. Like, what do you mean? The most annoying YouTube commenter about Fire. We'll join once we're done with what we're doing in Tomodachi. Alright. Alright, it's just me and Cameron. Bitty Bug feels nice to use, I'm not gonna lie. It feels fast. Man, it's weird playing a game that's not named Tomodachi. Screenshot of everything so I can post it all on Discord in a moment. I never knew that dry bones made the Bitty Bug pink. Yeah, I never knew that either. Apparently that's just what happened. I want at least like 4 people in here to get started. We already got 3. But if not, we'll just go to 2 5. Yeah. The LDR was debate on if Fire Emblem Heroes is mainline because it is. It's just the weakest mainline entry. Well, I can't comment on that. I never played Fire Heroes. I saw RT Game. made a video on Fortune Street. Somebody big made a video on Fortune Street in the Big 26. That's crazy. How are we all doing, though? How is everyone doing tonight? Are we all doing great? Are we all doing gangsta like Gangsta Mario? Welcome, Jackson, to the stream. Glad you could stop by. How you doing? Doing good. How about me? I'm doing good. How long has the stream been live? Like 5 minutes? You're burnt out? Damn, that sucks. Said hi. Welcome, Shy Kid. Greg, how you doing then? Doing good. Shy Kid. Do you go back to work tomorrow? Like, what days are you off on now? Like, is it just random, or is it like you still off like Monday or something? But yeah, guys, I know it sucks. We're doing something different that's not Tomodachi Life. But you know what? Why not? People love Tomodachi, but people love Mario Kart. I don't know. Just felt like streaming something else. Where's my Bradley? Where's Bradley at? Why didn't Steve Fish hook up with Bradley, man? Like, why did Bradley gotta be like that? Ugh, so mad. When our ways, our needs are satisfied, awesome sauce. Glad to hear. Also, yeah, tomorrow we open back up and the remodel finishes. They did call me to go to a different location yesterday, so I thought I was free 3 days. Oh. Damn. That kind of sucks, but hey, you know what? We chill. What music is this? This is Yoshi Valley. Why are they playing Yoshi Valley? That's crazy. Said hi. Hello. Hi. Said hi. Damn, this feels fast. This feels like the tank. Oh, this is Moo Moo Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yoshi Valley and Moo Moo Mars shares the same theme. Chat, please. Listen, if this was integrated into regular YouTube watching and not YouTube Shorts, you would love it. You'd be like, oh yes, I love the said hi thing. But because it's YouTube Shorts, you hate it. YouTube Shorts, therefore. I'm off today, so yeah. Hell yeah. Sad part is, the only sad part is this is gonna be your last day off for like a minute. Before, like, it's just consistent 1 days off. No, he wouldn't. It makes no grammatical sense and serves zero purpose. It encourages interactions, and it encourages the chat to interact. And it works. Unfortunately, yes, gang, yeah. But hey, you know what? Let's take this time off nice. You're now the general manager at the biggest Little Caesars in Vegas. It's like, that's an accomplishment. Hell yeah. And that's like, what? At only like 22? That's crazy. That's already an accomplishment of itself. It exists for people too lazy to type 2 letters, or people do it as a joke amongst features. The first category barely exists. Now, you'd be surprised on how many people come in and click the set hi button. did Cameron not get that? What? Bro, my stream is literally at 144p. Damn, up there quality. Chat, we need this. My streamer's kind of homeless. Yeah, guys. Guys, I want to go homeless. Please donate to me. Please. I'm playing. Nah, you don't have to donate. I see the grammatical sense they were going for since the username is on screen. It's supposed to be like, user said hi, but that doesn't make it correct. Yeah. It's supposed to be like, example, Skipper Skip King said hi. Like, but of course, we always see it as said hi. Hi, welcome Liam to the stream. Glad you could stop by. How are you doing? We're playing with viewers. How'd you say Acorn Heights too? Or no? Shit, I already forgot the OG map name. Oh, I should have done custom items so I can turn off the freaking coin and shit. Like, I know y'all hate, like, oh, this item's actually very useful because you can use this in one extremely, extremely specific scenario. But it's like, guys, if you have to use it in that one extremely, extremely specific scenario, maybe it's not that good. Wildwoods? No, Wildwoods is 8 Deluxe. Not in my flow? Damn. Hey, this is everyone's first game back in a minute, so... Can't blame you. You got a couple people in? Hell yeah. How's everyone doing on this Mario Kart Wednesday? See, 2 letters, that easy. No one generally needs the set high feature, you're right. Where's my Tomodachi Life? Listen, I know, guys, it's not Tomodachi Life. I know we all missed it. I streamed this game for one day, and then later tomorrow, we will stream Tomodachi Life. We'll go back to Tomodachi Life. We need to see what Bradley, Steve Fish, Freddy Fazbear, and Billy Loomis needs to do, but right now, you know, I want to play something else. I like Tomodachi Life, but you know what they say, if you do something too much, you get burnt out, so... You've been waiting for a Mario Kart stream for, like, ever? Damn. You must have been, like, refreshing your stream, being like, oh my god, bro, why is he on Tomodachi Life again? Why is he on that shit? Oh, this ain't my Tomodachi Life. Yeah, this ain't Tomodachi Life, guys. Guys, I'm gonna lose all. Let me check my salary real quick. And why does it say I'm at 197 subs? Why did everyone unsubscribe? I'm playing. Tomodachi Life is kind of scary. It can be kind of scary. Tomodachi Life is a scary place. Because anything can happen. And you know what they say? If you're not a strawberry, you're a kiwi. That's what they all say. We gotta find a sticker to represent Violet. Is it the Game Over sticker on the fucking emo channel? Is it like the Game Over sticker? Is it which one of the YouTube emotes best represents Violet? Welcome Game ID to the stream. Close enough? So that's like close enough. Nah, actually, that's I like goats. Ooh! Oh my goodness! God, this feels like the tank in Mario Kart DS. The drive-on's tank. Like combo, that's like pretty OP. God, why am I still at 9? I think the reason why is because grade 56 is not getting good items. So we're gonna have to start getting good items, but I don't want no trash-ass items like the item block shit. Oh my god, bro. Ladybug on water with the mushrooms is like OP. That needs to be patched. I just got 2 OP from that. Could we have 90 hours? You playing the game in your sleep? Shit. Honestly, I don't blame him. If he had to play it in his sleep, I don't blame him. Welcome, Freddy, to the stream. How you doing? How did he? Said hi. Hello, how you doing? How are you? I'm doing good. Right now I'm in 4th. Chat, what characters do you think should be added into Mario Kart World as DLC? They should add in Peach Shed in here. Yo, it's Freddy Fazbear from the hit game Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. For real. Hashtag on phone grave. Oh my god, bro, that cape is so useless. That cape is so useless, chat. Oh my lord, that cape doesn't do anything. They gotta add the guy from Mario? Why didn't I think of that? Like, that's actually a great idea. Just add in the guy from Mario. They should add in the guy from Mario. Easily. It's good you misused it? Alright. Let's see. You clearly missed the messages. What? No, it's just the only game I'm playing. Besides Tomodachi, the last real game touch was Sonic Cross World. Nah, they didn't add Dante. From Devil May Cry? Peach Garden? Is this Violet? We said we meant the stickers in this game. The game over. Guys, it's more funny if I just go along with the joke. You know what they say. If you're not a winner, what are you doing? You know what they say. Peach Garden sucks. Simply put. This isn't Peach Gardens, but this might as well be Peach Garden the way it sucks. I'm actually surprised Peach Garden got some heavy shooters. Like, Peach Garden is actually overrated. It's just not that... It's just nothing special. Bro, this item literally sucks. This item literally sucks. Not the star. The star is awesome. The fucking hidden block shit... The block shit, that item is so trash, it actually looks like Anthony Davis' hairline. It is that bad. It literally is such a hog. Peach Garden sucks, but Moon Meadow sucks more? For real. Like, Peach Garden sucks, but Moon Meadow sucks more than Mia Khalifa, man. Like, that shit is generally one of the worst maps in the game. Actually, it's one of the most overrated. As a map, it's... eh. But, like, the way everybody gasses it up, you would have thought that shit was, like... Well, you would have thought that shit was Rainbow Road DS. But no, that is actually just straight trash. Damn, what a nice night. Dry Bones, welcome Spruzzle to the stream. Said hi. This item literally sucks. Is it literally sucks? Wait, I didn't realize we were in Koopa Troopa Peak. No, this is still... Yes. Oh, shit! Cameron! I had to sneak that in. I had to snuck that in. Sorry. Sorry, buddy. Business is business. Bro's a fake DS fan? How could he be a fake DS Andy and not... How could he be a DS fan and not be like... And not like Peach Gardens? Peach Gardens, the aesthetic is not that cool. The track layout is just fine. Like, it's just kind of a boring track to play on. It's just not that good. It's very overrated. Welcome, Agent Fox, to the stream. How are you doing? Gardens is not overrated. Peach Gardens is hella overrated. Why do Peach Garden got so many shooters, man? Peach Garden was not that good. When you can high five the Luigi heads, when the hell can you even do that? What? My first game of Mario Kart World with ya? Yo, if this is the exact fucking map I see. It's a close one, guys. You still gotta race on Trash Ice Cooper Beach, but it's not what you think. Chat, isn't it crazy how one of my most successful streams this year was the origin of the Brad from Game Chat shit? Makes you think. In 8 Deluxe? Oh. No, I haven't, because Peach Garden sucks. And even then, Peach Gardens and 8 Deluxe ruined the stage because they decided to follow it like Tour instead of making it a recreation like in DS and Wii. Like, come on. Truly an iconic dream. Truly an iconic stream for the ages, for real. One of the greatest Grade 56 streams of all time. The Mario Kart World short stream that introduced the world to Brad from Game Chat. What's good, Smooth? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? How's the matches going? We just started. It's going decent. It's going good. Like, my placements could be a tad bit better, but you know what? We surviving. We thriving. We surviving. Bars. You doing pretty good? How about yourself? Doing alright. I had lunch, which was pretty mid. Like, it could have been way better, but you know what? You know what they say. It gets better. Lehman responding with a horse. I mean, we did add in a horse last stream. Somebody submitted in Gold Ship in Tomodachi Life, and we had to add in Gold Ship. Now, I don't know anything about Umami Masume, and if there's one thing I can agree with Skipper on, it's that I am not falling for the Umami Masume propaganda. Like, that is, like, I'm sorry. Hell no. I'm good. At least it wasn't Ari's launch on Silvers. Yeah, it wasn't that. Because if it was Ari's launch on Silvers, well, I would set myself up for disappointment, so. Welcome, Herbert, to the stream. Herbert McLaughlin, how you doing? Chat, we have a room up. So if you want to join in, join on in. We are having fun like chum. Look at that. Steph with the win in the Grand Prix. Notice why we didn't use Hungry Howie's as an example? Yeah. Well, if you're eating Hungry Howie's and that shit sucks, that's on you. Why are you eating at Hungry Howie's? Why are you eating at Hungry Howie's? Like, you are a grown man deciding to eat at Hungry Howie's. That's embarrassing. Oh yeah, I forgot the 2 Fox brothers are in. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Hungry Howie's is going? Oh, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, I can't agree with that. I'm out. I'm gonna go get dinner, actually. I'm gonna go get dinner. BRB. Alright. You're currently making the speed face right now? Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. How do you... KO sounds interesting right now. Yeah, we're gonna do battle mode actually. Coin runners, have fun, everyone. Nobody has ever uttered the words, let's play coin runners. Ever since Mario Kart World came out. Chat, have you ever heard a motherfucker say, yeah, I kinda wanna play coin runners? Nobody has ever played coin runners. Nobody has ever decided to say, yeah, I'm gonna play coin runners. I don't know who left, so. Battle? I have never played Battle yet. We're not gonna play Battle. I'm good on that. No, I came here to race. I came here to race. I came here to race. But yeah, chat. Are you by Mario Kart 8? I bought it in. I bought Mario Kart 8 not only on Wii U but Switch. You want to play Coin Runners on Mario Kart 8 Wii U? The speed face. The speed face. The face, the meme where the guy is putting his hand on the shoulders. Alright, we'll wait. We'll probably not wait. We got the people we need. Right? Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Alright. There we go. And if nobody else is coming in, we'll do a knockout tour. Do a knockout tour. Yeah! Are you playing Mario Kart 8? No, we're playing Mario Kart World. My VR is 4,000 race, 7,000 knockout. Alright. Now, guys, we're going to disable some trash items. These items actually look like Anthony Davis's hairline. First off, we got to disable the cape. I'm sorry. The cape sucks. We're going to disable this. I'm sorry. Who cares? We're going to disable this. It's an item hog. It hogs your item box more than it needs to. We're hogging the blooper. It does nothing. It's like the splat screen. It does nothing. Especially if you're good at the game. We're gonna keep point on. Some of you motherfuckers be way farther in the lead than usual, so we're gonna keep coin. We're gonna punish first, because that's how it always is. We're gonna keep this on, even though I can't. Do I want to keep this on? I mean, it's a nice speed boost, but it's not that hard to. I mean, it's pretty easy to avoid, so. We're still going to show you. What if we ate all the coins? Then your stomach would be pretty angry. Your stomach would be more angry than the angry video game nerd. What you got for dinner? Like some like taco chalupa type things. It's like the same idea as a taco, but it's like, yeah. That's good if you know every shroomless cut. Every shroomless cut. What's the Cloud Cup? Chat, he has a skill issue? Nah, I've been playing Mario Kart ever since I was 3. I'm pretty goated at this. I'm pretty gangster like Gangsta Mario, okay? Alright, so there's 9 people, so by like lap 3, some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Imagine if an AI beats you. It happens sometimes. Welcome, Ama. Do I like women with huge hearts? Like, as in, like, they love and care about you and deserve the world? I guess. Are you trying... I can tell you're trying to bait me, so I'm not gonna let that happen. Who enters a chat like that, for real? Certainly a sentence to start with. Yo, whatever happened to said hi? Like, dog, the said hi feature is there, and you're just... Is that a Flamingo reference? Probably. Bro, at least use the set high feature. Hold on, but do I like people who get in first place? Yes, because I am talking about myself. I love getting in first place. Why is everybody else... Mishima be like, there. Mishima be like, there she is, a catchy. Brandon be like, Who's that beside her? I gotta look, see. Look, I had to work for my coins, and look at that. I'm almost at the full health. Oh, they got like camels in this shit, man. Like, shout out camels. You know what they say? It's hump day. What does that mean? It's like middle of the week. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to do with like camels and shit. Hi, Agent Fox. I don't even know which Agent Fox that is. There's like 2 of them. I don't know which one is Yoshi Beast or Bro Fox. I don't know which one of them believes dinosaurs had hairlines or not. Oh, Violet, you thought you was the thinker. What on earth are we doing? What about the camel emote? I forgot YouTube got an emote for kind of everything. Look, boom! I'm on 20 now! Look at that. I worked for my coins, and I'm doing pretty fast. Fast like NASCAR. Saturn? Penguin. Hold on. Chat. Saturn like Greg Saturn. For real. It's crazy. Sorry, I'm gonna have to make you use your mushrooms. Oh my god. 6, 7? Like the emotes you use when you super chat 6, 7 bits? 6, 7, 5. Some of these are too cartoony for YouTube standards. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit! Bomb Toadette! God damn. Chat. Day is not ready for grade 56 to win the race. Everybody's like, Greg, when's the next time you're gonna win a knockout tour? And the real answer is, it's gonna happen soon. You gotta be patient. Like how everyone was patient for the new Tomodachi Life game. Bars. Alright, that was actually strategic. That was a strategic move to fuck over everyone behind him. When's the next? Yeah, no, I don't like this bridge. I'm not a big fan of this bridge. It's just a whole lot of nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Oh, I'm big! Mega Mushroom! Let's go! April 16th yet? Yeah, it's like, just wait a couple days. It'll be April 16th. Oh! Oh my goodness! That was so scary! Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm more scared than when, Shy Kid was ordering Hungry Howie's for the first time. Oh my lord. I'm more scared than when Hungry Howie saw Shy Kid left him for Little Caesars. Because now Hungry Howie's in Vegas, they're gonna have to file for like Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Look at all these zebras, bro. All these zebras. Do they see it, bro? Boom! Oh my lord, chat, this is scary. This is scarier than Scary Terry. You're gonna have to listen. Me and Joshua McDonald's, we are trying to win. We are trying to win this race. We're gonna try and win. We're in the jungle. Like Jungle Cruise in Mario Kart 7. Bro is living in the future. I am. Okay. Why'd you do that, Steph? Oh my god, now Steph. Steph. You frickety frick. Why would you do that? Now I'm about to lose this race. Fuck! And it gave me a banana peel. Are you dead ass? Oh my god. Now I just got fucked over. Why'd you do that? No way. Scary Terry. Yeah. Frick. Damn. Damn, man. Why that had to happen? That's crazy. Guys, if you're enjoying this type of content and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It would really help out. But if not, hey, watching the stream counts just as much anyway. And Steph, in the swimsuit Baby Mario costume, is gonna win this one. Shout out Steph. Steph, Pengoose, Agent Fox, and Joshua. Let's go. Sorry, Greg, but as you say, it's just business. Man. Sucks when it's just business. When it's just business. My gosh, there's a life lesson for everything. And that is, sometimes in life, it's just business. Sometimes in life, if you gotta do what's best for the business, you gotta make some sacrifices. And some sacrifices, you gotta make that is hard to do. That's why life is like a business. Sometimes things aren't fair, but hey, if it's best for the business, then it's best for business. That's how life is. Oh, wait another minute for more people to get in. Okay, Vox. Alright, let me do the room info up again. Welcome Captain Lemmy to the stream. How you doing? Hey Lemmy, I used to main Lemmy back in Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Like, dude was kind of nice with it. And Chad, did y'all play Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U? That was like my Mario Kart 8 game. Of course, I love the Switch Edition. I really love the Switch Edition, especially the Booster Pass. But hey, Mario Kart 8 Wii U, man, that's where I got my start on Mario Kart 8. My start in general was DS. DS is the GOAT. I did until the disc stopped working. Lemmy over Roy? Yeah. I don't give a shit. Roy was overrated. People liked making Roy jokes because of Smash Bros. I remember back in the day on Miiverse, motherfuckers used to be like, oh man, Roy's our boy. And then they'll be constantly talking about either Roy from Smash, or they'll be talking about Roy from the Mario Bros. And I'm like, nah, bro. Lemmy's the GOAT. Y'all know about Lemmy, bro? Hey, I'm so glad they added in the Koopalings in Super Mario Bros. Wonder. They were so overhated in the Mario Bros. Series. And I'm like, why? They were so cool, bro. Y'all hated on Lemmy, bro? And so Nintendo decided to punish them by adding in none of the Koopalings in Mario Wonder. In base Mario Wonder, the bosses suck. The bosses suck. That's like the one con with the game. And so, now everyone's like, hey, we gotta add back in the Koopalings. And guess what? It's like, those same people who are begging for the Koopalings back are begging for them to get removed. And guess what? I always rocked with Koopalings. Come on, I was always a day oneer with the Koopalings, man. Some of y'all were haters with the Koopalings, but I was there. I was there for that shit. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. What comes around goes around. Yes. I think even, like, Justin Timberlake made a song about it. Me too, I like the Koopalings. Hell yeah. I would rather have the Koopalings than fighting Junior 20 times. Yes! I would rather have that too. Oh! Penguin with a gift! Glopping seal for 250 jewels! Hell yeah, look at that. Thank you for the 250 jewels so much. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley, thank you so much. That is fucking awesome. Well, I'm gonna clap like a seal for you. Yeah! Woo! Let's go. Shout out Pengu in the chat. Alright, are y'all ready? You know what? Because we got 11 people, I'm thinking of one more knockout tour and then we'll do a actual Grand Prix. Maybe it's because the Koopalings were in both 2012 New Super Mario Bros. Yeah. Jewels? Yeah, jewels. So, I think 1 jewel is like 1 penny. So if you send in 20 jewels, that's like 20 pennies, right? Oh yeah, that's like 20 pennies. But if you send in 100 jewels, that's like that's like $1. So he sent in basically $2.50. And because of it, he's the GOAT. CT Lemmy is me? Gotcha. Alright, chat. We're gonna do another knockout tour. Then we'll actually go do Grand Prix. I know some of y'all like Grand Prix, but I like me some knockout tour. I think everyone has the same reaction when sending Jewel Kid. But yeah. Hold on, let me read that in a bit. The Koopalings were in both 2012 New Super Mario Bros. Yeah, I would say that's the reason why they got hate. Or that's the real reason why Super Mario Bros. 2 and Super Mario Bros. U got hate. They were dropped not only in the same year, but 4 months within of each other. 4 months within of each other. And everybody's actually now saying, everybody pretty much now agrees, if one of the other dropped in different years and not in the same year, both, like, either one would have had, like, a way better reception. And that's true, because dropping both new Soup games in the same year was always a crazy move. It's like, hey, more content, but at the same time, people are gonna get burnt out. People are already kind of being like, eh. So, like, when you drop 2 of them, they're like, what? No, once more you're gonna be unique again. I want a new sandbox game. I want a game where he plays volleyball, man. What happened, Mom? What happened, Nintendo? Nintendo, why you so lame, dog? And so Nintendo dropped 3D World, which was fire, but it wasn't the game. But I know some people weren't really wanting a game like that. They were wanting like something like Odyssey. So they dropped Odyssey, and guess what? Everyone loves Odyssey, and I agree too. And now after time passes, everybody can now acknowledge that they are genuinely good games. They are good games. Listen, one of my favorite games back in the day was Super Mario 3D Land. I dropped 100 hours on that shit. 3D Land was my GOAT game. That was my GOAT game. 3D Land was one of my GOAT games. I remember back in the day, I was on the final boss Bowser fight, and I remember I did not want to turn off my 3DS and do like the stage all over again. So what I do is I turn it on, put it on the charger, go to school, and then when I come back, I go open up the 3DS, it's still on that level, and then go replay it again. Because, like, hey, that Bowser boss fight, when you're, like, 7, that shit is crazy. When you're 7, that shit is, like, one of the hardest battles ever. That was literally, like, David versus Goliath. It's like, you never know what was gonna happen. Oh my god, I was about to die right there. Sorry. Oh! Oh, he's actually dodging that. Oh, he knows it. Oh, and it's best for business. Come on. Life is like a business. You're gonna have to learn when to make your cuts. I love 3D World, and I welcome Toasted Chili. This is one of my favorite parts of the map. This is a stressful part, because it's like... That Luigi would have crushed me right there. It would have been over. Like, you fall off the map, or if someone crushes you, it's kind of over. But welcome Toasted Chili. I love 3D World. I feel like everyone didn't vibe with it back then. Yeah, I feel like everyone unanimously agreed it was a good game, but everyone was also like, well, we want something unique. Like, this feels kind of more or less the same. And here's my thoughts on that. It's still a good-ass game. It's still better than other 3D platformers. 3D World is better than any Banjo-Kazooie game out there. I mean, deadass. It's better than any obscure 2D platform game you can think of in the 2000s. Super Mario 3D World was better than all of them. Yes, I said it. Yes, I'm sorry. 3D World is better than Ty the Tasmanian Tiger, folks. Sorry. Sorry, dog. He's not getting to Smash. 7 to 8-year-old me wanted the Wii U so bad in both the game and Nintendo Land. I would just watch many videos on the box back then. Hell yeah. I remember back in the day, I remember when I got my Wii U, that was actually the exact bundle. The bundle with 3D World and Nintendo Land. My name is Chili, and that's a snowy map? Hell yeah. I understand. Welcome, Root Vegetable. I filled some pillowcases with rocks, which simulate the gravelers sitting on my face. Old limit commandments. What the fuck are you... What the fuck is he talking about? Bro is yapping because it's free. Bro is yapping because it's free. What is bro waffling about? Bro is waffling just to waffle. Talking because it's free. Copy pasta? It has to be. Welcome, Nana, to the stream. I'll read that in a bit. Can I lock back in? I like... Woo! Let's go. Free to take it. I'm good, but sure, somebody will. 3D World is the best because I like decapitating the Toad sticker and making it look like he's chasing his head and posting the Miiverse. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome sauce. That sounds awesome sauce. I love the switch and block level and the music. Oh, hell yeah. The music was pretty fire. You know what I thought of? One of my favorite unfunny but funny things is when people post like their initials at the end of sentences. It could be the most minute sentence. And they'll just end it off with like, that signed Rob CK. Like, who the fuck are you? Who are you? Who are you, bro? It's funny when they do that. It's like, dog, why are you signing this like it's a piece of paper? Why are you signing this like you're somebody? Like, who are you, bro? Bro, you should just play Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2, man. Galaxy 2. I still gotta play more about Galaxy 2. I bought that game because, A, they finally re-released the Galaxy games, and I still gotta play it because that game really is fire. Penguin Jr. Like, who is bro? Who is he? What the fuck? I thought it was top 12. Okay, that's my bad. Like, Penguin Jr. Who is bro? Who is bro think he is? He think he's a faker. He's the... Bro think he's a faker. But Steph could be the faker. He's in the lead. Why are you sending a chat like you're writing a forwarded email? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro's... That's what I love. I love when people post that, because it's like, dog, who the fuck are you, bro? Who makes you think you could just post and... Who makes you think you could just Sign in chat. What makes you think you can just sign on a digital post and acting like it's a formal email? I do it because I can. Sir, who is bro? Bro likes all chats are in English APS. Bro writes like all chats are in English APS. For 3, 2, 1. God damn it. Bro. Bro, who is stopping Steph? Is he acting like an engineer, baby Mario? Why are they sending the Charles to the mines, bro? They think they is like the Zoom Man, like, in the first movie. Like, what's that movie with, like, the dude from, like, Night of the Museum? He's playing, like, a fashion star. It's, like, in the first movie. Where it's, like, what's it called? Like, Zoom Man? Zootopia? Like, one of them. Petition for YouTube to copy Switch emote only chat. I'm good, dog. Hey, YouTube emotes are better just because they don't got no dumbass pog emote. Bro signs off in a chat like a rapper shouted their name at the start of the song. For real. Yo, it's like typing in chat. That was a fun stream. Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Dude. In order to do the bit, you gotta be the bit. Brad from Game Chat. Nah, Brad from Game Chat. He's goated. GG's SD. GG's SD. Who does bro think he is? You go hard? If you go hard, let's see how hard it can get to be in first in Mario Kart World. Ooh. To be fair, we do that sometimes. This is when our alters when necessary, but when we do that with streamers who are familiar with us. Woo! Chat, we all love in this game. You know what they say? Multiple personality disorder. I think I said that. I think I said that before too. But like, you three are the exception. You got a friend request. Who sent me this? CT Lemmy. Let me see your game hours. Alright. Okay. These are like normal game hours. Alright. Okay, I'll see you. Alright, these are normal game hours. Alright. I'll be your friend just cuz. Alright. How we all doing? Remember, room ID is in pinned because we are just gangsta. We're just gangsta like that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do verses. We're gonna do custom items because I be hating trash items. Nothing pisses me off more than when items be trash. More trash than Anthony Davis' hairline. So we're turning this off. We're turning the coin off. Because you guys gotta work for your coins. Just like how it is in real life, you gotta work for your money. I don't make the rules, guys. Sorry. The cape, it's overrated. This is overrated. This, I don't think we really need this, but at the same time, if we get intermissions, it's gonna be like... This is fine. This is a decent attack item. When necessary. You subscribed? Hell yeah! Greg friends people on Switch like a manager reading a resume. Throws it out in 1.0 seconds and fire up on that. Nah, if it's a fire up profile pic, I'm be like, alright. I don't mind. If it's some stupid ass shit, bro, I'm gonna have to be like, I don't know, man. Like, for example, like, you can have Brian from Game Chat as your profile pic. If you had, like, anyone else in your fucking profile pic from the Nintendo Switch and PCs, though. He throws it out in he throws it out in a second if it's a fire profile pic. You're gonna throw mine out? You're gonna throw mine out? I converted, Zan. I converted. Alright. For example, Lightning McQueen got the fucking tissue from Tomodachi Life. Nobody here has a crazy... Why does bro got the blue icon from Tomodachi Life? And who the hell is Bob? Seriously, what? Ways, I love you. Who is this me? Or who is that? Oh, look at that. The race just started. Because Joker Smash Ultimate wasn't an option. I mean, Joker, if you got added in the Switch icon, I'd be like, hell yeah, I'm adding that shit. Like, I would add in Joker because Joker's cool. Shaika would add in Ryuji because Ryuji's awesome. Brandon would add in... I'm not finishing that. Oh my god. Starview Peak. Some of y'all hate this stage, but look at the graphics on this stage. The graphics on this stage is nice, and the layout is nice. The layout of this stage is good. Like, look at this shit. Oh my god, look at this. And because I have the mushroom, I can just speed up whenever I can. Look at that. I'm so goated. Wait, my stream is lagging. Repeat that. I said, if they added in Persona icons to the Switch, I would rock in Joker. You would rock in Ryuji. Brandon would rock... Like I said, the tissues represents tears of joy I'm getting from my Miis loving each other to death. You said that, but you had like a meltdown when I added Taiko to the island. Boy, was that tears of rage? Probably. Oh my god! What? Oh my god, I missed that! Are you kidding? Ryuji Persona 5, and if there was Persona 3 at Akihiko or Junpei. Hell yeah. Yes, it was Tears of Rage. Damn. Ultimax high cons be hard. It would be interesting. Why does hairlines gotta look like that? What is happening? You also are evil for saving those red pill gliding sections. Something best for business. Joker profile pic on Switch could be a dynamic profile pic where you're online, it's just School Joker. When you're in game, it's Mass Joker. That could be interesting. That could be actually something interesting they could do. That actually sounds interesting. I like that. They should do that. Welcome Rosie to me to the stream. Glad you can stop by. How you doing? How you doing, Rosie to me? I know some of y'all are dealing with finals, and here I gotta say, have fun in school. Because I know some people are dealing with finals, but I'm gonna deal with this final win. I don't know. They should make themes for Switch. You know that ain't gonna happen. They'll get a new Star Fox game before they're adding in Switches on the theme. Or on the Wii. Or on this. Like, Persona version shouts Persona. Persona version shouts Persona when operating games. Could be interesting. Sounds interesting. It's like how this win's gonna be interesting. You know, if you really think about it, this is like kind of like racing down Mount Wario. What? That's crazy. Chat, stop. Oh my god, y'all just give a man a break. So I think I accidentally submitted the intermission version. What? That's some bullshit. Yeah, I'm about to lose. What? Are you joking me? What are we doing? I'm so glad I like survived that though, because if I didn't, bad things would have really happened. Oh my god, I don't have any room to like try that. What? How old is that? Okay. 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 Okay, is Pengu and Agent Fox gonna tie for first? It was me, my bad gang. No problem with that game. Guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It really helps out. But if not, hey, watch the stream. Counts just as much anyway. Let's go. All right, here we go. Chat, we're gonna keep taking dubs because we're like a leg 56. Leg 56. Like WREG 56 because all we do is take W's in this video game. That's all we do. Be looking like Anthony Davis is the way we be trying to win. Said hi. Said hi. How you doing? Chat, if you like the said hi button, make sure you said hi in the chat. We all love saying hi in chat. Saying hi, I mean, it's like a culture. The culture is damn good. No, you had to interrupt your game to be like, no. That's how much you hate this. Oh, that's how much Pearl hates it. She had to stop her game just to be like, no. Oh. Why did it drift that way? That was so stupid. Why does it do that? I literally drifted left and it drifted completely to the right. This is between Pengu and Agent Fox. Like, anyone can win that Titanic matchup. Bye. You know what they say. Said Shez. Let's go. Hell yeah, we are taking dubs. Moo is better? Hey, if that's your opinion, then you can have that opinion. Hell yeah. Might be me. What if someone said... What if someone said moo? Then that'd be, And that's happened. Not quite... Wait, how many sets do we do? Why does it... Oh, how many sets do we do, guys? Said hi. Hi. Peach Gardens? Really? Not Peach Gardens. Peach Stadium. Oh, this is Fairway Oasis to Peach Stadium. Okay. I guess we're doing that. I guess we're just doing that. My God, not the square. What? What are you talking about? Said hi. Said hi. How are you doing? Steph Daniel 101 said hi. Oh, hello. How's your day? Paperclip, flip, yeah. Is this the No, no. What have you done? Why are we racing on this trash-ass map that looks worse than Anthony Davis's hairline, chat? This is literally worse than when someone tries to tell you that dinosaurs have hairlines. Like, it just doesn't compute. It doesn't compute. There's no reason this should even be a stipulation. There's no reason this should be a map on the video game known as Mario Kart World. That is just some bullshit. We're in first. Now, chat, I'm a little petrified. Now, chat, I don't know if y'all know this, but I don't have any more coins. I barely got any more coins. I'm more broke than Yusuke in Persona 5. Said it, chat. Now, chat, we're on a paperclip, so we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to clip this win. So Pengu somehow has... Pengu somehow has it. That was a good stop. That was good. I missed that heavily. What even hit me? How? 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 How, Sway? Got third. Hey, I still got top 3. I still got top 3. Look at that. Do I have enough for soup water? Spoon not included. Oh, hell nah. Just soup water, but just only the soup. But only the spoon. That's crazy. There we go. Pengu took that dub. Then Agent Fox and Steph, then me. Tied with Rosalina for 4th. Damn, Agent Fox coming in, trying to make a name for themselves. Agent Fox, they're trying to be like, hey, if I'm the GOAT in Mario Party Jamboree, I might as well be the GOAT in Mario Kart World. So people like Violet and Steph better watch out. They better not cry. They better not pout, because I'm telling you why. Agent Fox, he's coming to town. He's going to take all those dubs. And unfortunately, Joseph isn't here to block that. He is here playing Splatoon. In fact, I don't even know where he is. He's probably just chilling. Probably getting dinner. Let me get another drink, guys, and then afterwards we can get more into the action. Said hi. I mean, I got better luck here than Jamboree. Yeah, and you and Jamboree, you constantly get fucked over. Like, I always feel bad for you. Mario Kart World is luck? Like, in a way. Well, it's more skill than anything. Just say Christmas song in April. You know what they say? It's Christmas in April. Well, they say that about it in June, but hey, I was trying to get a point across, and that is, The Fox brothers, they are pretty deadly. They are pretty deadly when they can. If they have the resources, they're deadly. Let me go get a new drink. Alright, now hold on. But I'm gonna go throw away that plate right there because I'm gonna go put it in the sink because I'm done with it. We have to finish that match we started in January before internet grid cut out. Yeah. The reason why it got cut out is because... The reason it got cut out was because my internet just went out. It went out for no reason. It went out for no reason. What drink do you have today? I was drinking a Dr. Pepper. I was drinking it in one of those slightly taller cans that they have at the gas station. This time, I'm going bold. I'm going with a Monster Mountain Dew Code Red. That's what I'm gonna do. So, yeah. Oh, staff credits. Oh, my God. Staff credits from the OG Mario Kart Wii. You actually have a cook chair that you bought? Oh, hell yeah. Look at that. Alright. We're gonna do more games because we are just that cool. Doing 4 races. Just say, should we do teams? Nah, we got an uneven amount, so we're just gonna do regular. Also, the Mountain Dew Mango Rush is coming back. Hell yeah, I heard many people love that. For me, I mean, it was nice. Oh, you mean for the... Oh yeah, I was thinking of something else. I was like, wasn't that already in stores? But no, the Mango Rush from Little Caesars? Oh, hell yeah. I still remember that was like, I think the last drink they made with like the old logo before they switched it to like the new modernized 70s logo, which I still don't like. I'm sorry, Mountain Dew. They're trying to go back to their Appalachian roots, but it's like, dog, Mountain Dew has always been the esports gamer drink at this point. Just keep embracing it and stop trying to embrace the past. Who chose this? Somebody. DK Spaceport is a good map, though. Even with this intermission, it's still a good map. Welcome, Wolfern Gaming to the stream. How you doing? Yeah, 4 stocks of cans at the store. I'll buy a good amount since they sold out pretty quick the first time. I always make sure we have stocks all the time since they already struggled. Damn. Like, I remember at Milo's location, they sold it for like 2 weeks, and then it was just like, oh, yep, we don't sell it anymore. I'm like, what? It was so fast. You have 4 stocks of cans. Like, 4 stocks. Oh, like, how many stocks did they usually did the first time? Damn, because if it was, like, that fast. Damn. Damn, 4 stocks. So, like, how much is a stock? Is it, like, 12 cans, 24? Yeah, right? So, each stock has 12. Each stock has 12. Like, just 12 cans? 12 cans, like the usual 12? Yeah, make sure we have, like, 6 to 8. I want to make sure we have, like, 6 to 8 stocks. Yeah, I don't blame you, because if they sell fast, if people love them, then it's like... Yeah, 12 cans, okay. When you said 12, I was thinking 12 cans or, like, 12 boxes? Woo! Alright, here we go. We're gonna try and get this. Trying to beat this curve. I feel like this game should have more utilized the wall riding mechanics. Really, this game doesn't really do a great job showing you it. Like, it felt like there should have been a section of the race dedicated to, like, you know, forcing you to make the jump. How did I do a jump? How do I do a trick off that? That's crazy. How much did you buy Mario Kart World for? It was included with the... It was the bundle. It was the bundle. So... It was the Mario Kart World bundle, so... I actually got it at, like, a discount if you really think about it. Like, at launch, it was cheaper to buy the Mario Kart World bundle than it was to buy the Switch plus Mario Kart World separate. Like, I think it was, like, $30 cheaper, I think. So, technically, I got Mario Kart World for, like, 50 and not 80. But yeah, it seems like Mario Kart World seems to be the anomaly with the $80 price tag. Just the only real con with that is just, oh my god, that like ruined gaming discussions involving Nintendo. Because now every Nintendo hater is going to point out how every Nintendo game is like $80 now. When in actuality, it was just Mario Kart World was the exception solely because they knew Mario Kart World, no matter what, was always going to be a system seller. You bought Mario Kart World for 80? Okay, so it was like you bought that like separate. Alright. There's a painful lack of Urple in this roster. I mean, there's the bat, but I mean, I think isn't there like a purple Yoshi? You were so trash at this game. I mean, I don't know. Could be worse. I remember that whole discourse. Oh my god, yes, that discourse. I remember I said on Twitter a few years ago, actually, I think a year or two before Mario Kart 8 came out, I said, I think I literally said, oh man, like, Mario Kart 8 is awesome, but oh my god, I can't imagine the discourse for the next Mario Kart game. It's gonna be a nightmare. I think I said that word for word. Not word for word, but I said something along those lines. And guess what? The discourse for Mario Kart World was a fucking nightmare. Because they made it $80, Now, every time Nintendo's in discussion, they always have to bring up the fact Mario Kart World's $80. When it's like, yeah, if you was Nintendo, you do it too. If you realize, hey, Mario Kart World, this is a game everybody's gonna buy no matter what, you might as well price it 80. You might as well maximize the profits. And guess what? That's the only time they do it. Nintendo is not making Rhythm Heaven $80. Nobody's buying Rhythm Heaven if it's $80. Rhythm Heaven's not that good to be $80. Nobody would buy Star Fox if it was $80. Nobody would even buy Metroid if it was $80. 70, we will. But 80 is crazy. People are going to buy Mario Kart World at $80 no matter what. And guess what? Now all Nintendo haters are going to bring up the fact that it's 80, that every Nintendo game is $80. Oh, look at this evil Nintendo marked at $80. Meanwhile, Sony, oh, innocent little Sony, the hero Sony, just recently announced you have to have a DRM to, like, access your digital games, like, every 30 days. Otherwise, they're gonna lock that shit out unless you connect to the internet. No joke, that's actually what happened. Can you join? Yes, you can. Room ID's in the pin. Welcome, Josh Kane. How you doing? You only buy Persona 6 for 100. Yeah, that's some actual bullshit. Yeah, so for some people who don't know, I'm gonna reiterate it because I think I worded it weird. But what happened is Sony announced that for your digital games bought after March 2026, you have to connect to the internet. And if you don't, after 30 days, it locks you out until you connect to the internet. I'm not joking. I'm not bullshitting. That is actually what happened. So if you bought a digital game, let's say you bought Mega Man 11. If you bought Mega Man 11 in April 2026, and let's say your internet goes out because of, like, I don't know, like a tornado, and it's like the internet providers fucking suck and can't get to your, like, cables or something. If you're disconnected after a month and you're playing fully offline, Sony's gonna be like, oh, you haven't connected to the internet. You are locked out. Sorry, bud. Connect to the internet or you can't play. What? You dropped $30 on this game? Psh, sorry. Sorry, thanks for the money, but yeah, connect to the internet or you don't access the game. Sorry, buddy. And that's literally what Sony's doing. Here's a fun fact. Xbox tried doing this in 2013. They had so much backlash, they were forced to eventually revert it back to, like, not doing that. And Sony gave them shit for that too. They even made a parody video making fun of them. And now in 2026, they're doing exactly what Xbox got flamed for doing, or for trying to do in 2013. God, if there's one thing I hope Xbox can do, I hope they can lock the fucking next console generations, just so it forces the humble Sony, like how they did in the PS3 era. Remember how the Xbox 360 whooped Sony's ass so much in the first half of the generation? Like, it whooped them so hard they were forced to make good changes. Like, they were forced to put the PS3 down to like $300 because they literally just they couldn't compete. They struggled to compete. Can I have your friend code? We don't do friend codes right now. We are only doing room IDs. We're only doing room IDs. Room ID is in the pinned. And I hate to say it, if you don't understand that, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to tell you. We miss multicolored Birdetta. Does Birdo not have that many colors actually? Really? Like, it's just so dumb, it generally makes my brain hurt. Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like... Well, at least for Steam is like, for the most part, it's like, hey, you gotta be like, at least it's like, hey. Also, wait. Okay, buddy. Okay, so we got a jokester in here. We got a jokester. But at least for Steam, for the most part, it's like, hey, if you bought the game, you can access it offline whenever you want, anytime ever. With exceptions. Because I noticed Capcom actually had that same DRM shit with Sony. Or that Sony's doing. Like, Street Fighter 6. One time on a road trip, I tried to boot up Street Fighter 6 just to pass time on my Steam Deck. And that shit basically essentially said, hey, you gotta connect to the internet, otherwise you can't play this. Which is some bullshit. Some games on Steam do have that. Like I said, Street Fighter 6. I saw NBA 2K, I remember one of the NBA 2K games also had that on the Steam Deck. Some stupid shit. So the fact that Sony's trying to implement that shit for like every game ever is some of the biggest bullshit ever. I'm so glad more people are actually speaking up about how bullshit it is. I accidentally unbuttoned shit just out of like habit. There we go. So glad more people are actually speaking up about Sony on this shit. Because I'm noticing a lot of bullshit decisions Sony does, it's like actually surprisingly quiet. And the reason why I'm pointing that out is because if it was Nintendo making those same exact decisions, oh, you would never stop hearing about it for the next week. You would never stop hearing about it. But because it's Sony, it's like everyone's trying to give them like a slap on the wrist or something. When it's like, no, actually be on their fucking case about this shit. Like, this is actually just horrid. Only 2 controversies stays. Damn, really? That's like such a backwards change. That has the same energy of, not the same energy, but it's close to the same energy as Pokemon adding in, like, customizable clothing, or, like, clothing options in Pokemon X and Y, and then being like, no, sorry, you only get the school uniform and that's it for Scarlet and Violet. It's just a decision that makes you go, what? You didn't even have to do that. You didn't have to do that. That's some stupid shit. I feel like I was gonna go into Scarlet Violet rant, but I think even my viewers are kind of like, alright, we get it, great. Scarlet Violet is the worst game ever, but we get it. And even I'm like, alright, great, we get it. But I love ranting, so. But you know what I love? I love playing video games. I'll say this though, despite everything, Mario Kart World is a top 2 Mario Kart game. I'm sorry, it's top 2. At minimum, it's top 4. But it's top 4 or top 2. Reason why it's top 4 is because DS and Wii are banned for ban. But I will say this though, Mario Kart World is a fucking great game. And if it just has a few more quality of life updates, and if it has like DLC in it, it could probably surpass 8 Deluxe. But 8 Deluxe is just too good. 8 Deluxe is just, right now, just too good. It's in a league of its own. I said this best, Mario Kart World is the Persona 4 of the franchise, where it's still a great game. It is better than 90% of the games in its genre. But the craziest part is it's not even the best game in its own series. That's the crazy part. And what's the best game in the Persona series? Persona 3 Reload or Persona 5. And for Mario Kart, the best game in the series is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I'm sorry, this is better than any other mascot racer out there. It's better than any Crash Team Racing game. And I better not see no Crash fans trying to defend me, or defend the game by saying, like, the PS2 kart racing game is better than any Mario Kart game. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. It's better than any Garfield kart game. It's better than, basically, it's better than Wall Animal Racing, which is, I know that's a crazy thing to say, but it's better than a lot of your favorite games. Kidding, I do love Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing, I did heard, is the best Mario Kart clone that's not named Mario Kart. Does this game have a Teddy character? No. Guys, who do you think is better? Teddy or Tycho? I know that's a hard question. You gotta Teddy versus Tycho. That's Hitler versus Stalin, but but Teddy versus Tycho, that's a matchup of a matchup. Teddy's better? Alright. I mean, Teddy's character design is more unique than Tycho's, but what's with these random intermissions? I don't know. Bon blast both of them? I agree, honestly. What the fuck? I bounced off his head. House sway. Alright, here we go. So if we're gonna do nothing but intermissions, we might as well just do some knockout tour. Chat, you know what's a goated game? Mario Kart DS. Or not, Mario Kart DS is goated, but you know what was goated? Mario Party DS. Mario Party DS is so goated. You gotta go? Alright, see you later, Pinky. Hopefully you have a good one. But Mario Party DS is one of the GOATs. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Mario Party DS is like a lock-in top 5 Mario Party game. Actually, I think it's top 1. Listen, Mario Party Jamboree is number 2. The only reason why it's number 1 is the pacing of that game is generally some of the worst pacing in history. The fact that the pacing is worse than Superstars is fucking crazy. I don't know how they do that. Like, literally, one of my biggest hopes with the next Mario Party game is the fact that the pacing is just better. I'm so glad Mario Party is back. It always felt like Mario Party, if it had online, was always just like a game that was just destined for greatness. And it took until OG Super added it in an update in 2021. And it took until Mario Party Superstars that had to be the first game to include it in launch. DS, your favorite console? DS Lite is the best console. I mean, they're technically the same thing, right? That was a horrendous final lap for me. But chat, we're at 2104. That is 100 years after 2004. And my birthday is in 2004. So I want to say thank y'all so much for all the subscriptions. Y'all are fucking legendary. Y'all are goated. Y'all are goated with the sauce. I love y'all for doing this. For helping me do this. Helping me make me where I am. Y'all are fucking goats. Such a banger game, although my copy would tend to give me error messages such as pirating and such, and I believe my great-grandmother bought it at the flea market. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why that would happen to you. I heard the game has, like, pretty strong anti-piracy measures, which, I get piracy was pretty big back in the day. In fact, that game has more anti-piracy measures than, like, basically most other video games. We're a cow, bunny, and a sheep. I want to thank all 3 of y'all for helping me get to where I am. Yeah. Alright, what are we gonna do now? We're gonna do more Knockout Tour, because I feel legendary. I feel like I'm a gaming master. 56. You don't call me Gamer Master 56 for nothing. Oh. Chat, what's your thoughts on Mountain Dew Code Red? I always felt like Mountain Dew Code Red was like the most extreme drink I had as a kid. Like, as a kid, they marketed that shit as like, extreme! This is like, worse than alcohol! Oh, worse than alcohol, I said it. This will get your heart pumping! But it's like, I know that's the only soda my mom gives me shit for drinking. Like, I could be drinking any soda and it's fine. I drink Monster Red Code Energy and she's like, you're drinking that? Come on. Like, it's basically the same effect as most other sodas, so... Never tried it before? Yeah, way too strict for no reason. Scared me as a child back then, seeing it pop up randomly. The DS Lite plays Game Boy Advance games? Yeah, I did hear about that. I never had a Game Boy Advance games. I never had any GBA games, so I never knew. So, I didn't know. Or no, I did know, but I just didn't know how to get it, so... I never grew up with any GBA games. It's sad. I didn't grow up with a lot of DS games. So yeah, you know what's one of the best feelings as a kid? Introducing friend group A to friend group B, or introducing friend group 1 to friend group 2. Like, 2 different friend groups meeting, that always feels like an awesome event. It felt like more of a crossover special than the Timmy Jimmy Power Out. Like, those always felt legendary. Like, when I... like at birthday parties, when I made my school friends meet my cousins, that just felt awesome. That always felt awesome. Now this area is always stressful because it's pretty narrow. What? I actually tried the Pragmata demo recently. Like, I tried it out earlier today. I thought it was like, it was a little confusing at first, but once I got the hang of it, I was like, alright, this is interesting. I kinda rock with this. I've heard a lot about the game, yeah. I know, Capcom, they're doing some pretty heavy marketing for the game. Sketchbook, what do you draw in the demo? I don't know why it's called... I don't know why it's called Sketchbook. I thought when I said Sketchbook, I thought it said, like, oh, it's gonna be, like... When it said Sketchbook, I thought it was gonna be, like... I thought it was gonna be like a digital book? Like a digital art book? But no. I don't know why it's called Sketchbook. I know Diana. Yes, that's the little girl's name. I thought it was Pragmata, but no, that is not what the girl's name is. But Diana likes to draw. She's a good drawer. And, like, I guess that's, like, the theme of it. Were you looking it up, or were you trying to play the demo also, Skipper? You're like, what the hell is that Pragmata? Yeah, Pragmata is an interesting game. I could think of get it. I could probably get it. What actually is the difference between the DS and the 3DS? Like, a lot. Like, completely different processing power, completely different power. Like, it's like, the difference between a SNES and a 3DS is the difference between an N64 and a GameCube. The difference between a DS and a 3DS is the difference between an N64 and a GameCube. That's basically it. I looked under your user, saw Pragmata Sketchbook, and was like, well, who names a demo that if it's not a drawing game? I thought it was a digital art book. When I downloaded it, I was like, I downloaded the right thing? But nah, it turns out it's just called Sketchbook. But yeah, the demo's like 20 minutes. You just get through the tutorial level and the first boss, and then afterwards, it's just like, thank you for playing. Now you can buy the full game now. I'm glad they dropped the demo. I didn't know if I would like it. It feels great on Switch too. Like, it generally does feel great on Switch too. I'm so glad that more companies are going in on the Switch too. It generally does feel like a portable PlayStation 4 slash PlayStation 5. Like, Chad, this is gonna sound like the most casual of casual takes. I love that they ported Madden to the Switch too. I'm sorry. I loved Madden on the Switch too. Like, I just genuinely love playing it in bed, playing my franchise. I just love playing it on my desk. Too lazy to turn on my TV, just turning it on, just trying to get the Titans to win a Super Bowl. I should play Final Fantasy Detroit Become Human go to games. I have not played a real Final Fantasy game. I was thinking of either starting with 7 or 13. Starting with 7 because I heard 13. Starting with 13 because I heard 13 is like one of the most hated Final Fantasy games, and I kind of want to play it out of like just to rage bait people. But I was also thinking Final Fantasy 7 because that is the one with some of the biggest gaming culture. That is one of the biggest games in the culture. No, yeah, 7 is like Persona 5, yeah. 7, the actual best way to describe it is Final Fantasy 7 is actually the Persona 5 of Persona. Not only is it a good game, and not only is it a great game that everyone says you should start off with in Final Fantasy, but it is also a game the company that made milks the fuck out of. Like, Square Enix milks the fuck out of Final Fantasy 7. Uh, Atlas milks the fuck out of Persona 5, and you can't blame them. I played the 7 remake demo on Switch 2, still feels debated, like on one wing gameplay with on the other. I feel like I need more story to feel hooked. I feel like for me, I'm just gonna buy the PS1 version. You're gonna buy the old version. You're gonna buy the old version. You're gonna buy the version, oh, that's outdated. But like, hey, number one, Final Fantasy 7 on the PS1, that's a full game. Like, they're dropping 3 different versions of Final Fantasy 7 when they just dropped the full game in the 90s. And number 2, you know what? I kind of more or less like the turn-based mechanics. I don't know how I feel about, like, kind of like the action mechanics, so. What console do you hate the most? I don't really hate a console. I feel like most consoles kind of just have the pros and cons. Steph roleplays Joshua and a Luigi CPU. Finally found a card that suits Violet better. Nice. But yeah, let me look. Hold on, I gotta see, how is Rizzy? Its aesthetic is a little more particular right now. How's Rizzy's doing on Persona 5? Because he started Persona 5 recently. Okay, he's in 20 hours. Alright. So he's probably around the second palace. He's probably wrapping up Palace 2. I still love how he finished Persona 3 Reload. That is fucking fantastic. I put him onto that, and he actually finished it. That's fucking fantastic. You mean Junpei getting the bench simulator? What you mean? Junpei's one of the goats. What you mean? Yeah, I played the Pragmata demo. I'll admit it's an interesting game. I feel like I need more of it to really like comprehend or articulate it better, but like the general gameplay, it was pretty fun. That person username, shut up. Yeah. Yeah, we still get more people in. You guys want to come on in? If you want to be a gamer, like a game master. Think of the protein junkie Akihiko. I don't even think Akihiko appears early enough in the demo. Like, I don't even think he appears early enough to be in the demo. Like, I don't think he's really just a thing until like May. Because I think the demo is just like the entirety of April. I had to look him up because I forgot about him. Bro, I uploaded this video a few years ago, and it had like 50 views at its peak. All of a sudden, in the past month, out of nowhere, it gained an additional, like, 35 views. It gained an additional 35 views. I don't know what the hell is happening right there. I don't know what happened right there. Protein junkie. Well, he does love protein. Which video? It's this video of a Smash Bros. CPU fight. And it's a video called Logan Paul versus Cardi B versus Ludwig. And I used the actual Ludwig Smash character in place of Ludwig. Yeah, it was a viewer submitted request. I don't know why they requested specifically Logan Paul, Cardi B, and Ludwig, just Ludwig the Smash fighter. I need to watch that. Okay, let's see. Is this video anything special? Wait, why is this? Oh, they wanted it in 3 fucking stocks. Bro, wait, hold on. This is the video. This is the video that I was talking about. Logan Paul versus Cardi versus Ludwig. This video was made in June 10th, 2021. This is 4 years ago. This is just a Smash replay. Cardi B, Logan Paul, and Ludwig. It's just that. Let's go to like a random part of the video. Alright. Logan Paul. Oh, he keeps on kicking Ludwig. Seems like a whole lot of nothing. There's a love in there. Ludwig's doing some action. Logan Paul with the drop kick. Look at that. Oh. Let me see. They're all on the same stock. Oh, Cardi B doing some damage to Logan Paul. And Cardi B's off the stage. That's crazy. Isn't it 5 since it's 2026? Oh shit, you're right. Damn, nah, that's crazy. You got it right on that. Yeah, that video got like a lot more views than it should. Or that video is getting a lot more views than it should this month for some reason. Gonna hop out to check on your Mii's and daily stuff? I don't blame you. I check on my daily stuff. I have not gotten the Hugh Morris fit yet. I don't know why they're being really picky about this. I don't know why they're being really picky about this. Alright, you know what? Why not? I'm gonna go on Tomodachi Life for a bit. Not just a bit. We're just gonna check up on my Mii's. We're gonna see what's been happening recently. See what's happening. You made it back? Awesome. But don't worry, we're still on Mario Kart World. We're still gonna be on Mario Kart World. We're still gonna be on Mario Kart World. I'm just checking in on my Mii's. Checking in how they doing. I'm checking up on my Mii's. That's it. We'll get on Tomodachi Life in a bit, okay? Like, look at this. Where and where? Nobody. Not a single Hugh Morris fit. We got more leopard teeth. We got more leopard teeth, though. How many of y'all want more leopard teeth? How many of y'all want more leopard teeth? Y'all want more leopard teeth? We got the ice hockey fits. Tie-dye bucket. Got a train suit. We got a Yoshi egg. That's like Yoshi. And guess what? I don't see a Hugh Morris fit. Wait. What is that? Oh, Beef Boss. He has a heart thing. What is that heart thing? Not heart. Who does he love? Who does he love?
I can't explain it, but Freddy Fazbear is on my mind all. I knew it. I'm in love with Freddy Fazbear.
There we go. So now we got a love triangle between Cardi B and Beef Boss. Cardi B and Beef Boss.
Thank you.
Alright, anything else? We'll check up on one Mii. You know what? We'll check up on that shy kid. We'll check up on that shy kid.
Huh. Good. Could you bring me some clothes that
Makes you look mature. You don't want to look old though? Yeah, I got you. What are clothes that makes you look mature? Don't forget the market. I already went to the market. Leopard tea. You know what? Guys. You know what? You're gonna be a Viking. Shy Kid, you're gonna be a Viking. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Look at that. That's Aura. He loves it. He loves it. He's a Viking now. He's a better Viking than the Minnesota Vikings. Woo! You know what? I'll even get you the hat, too. I'll get you the hat. You know what? I'll get you the hat. You're a Viking now. Shy Kid, he's a Viking. He loves it. He loves to be a Viking. Chat, he got aura. You know what? Just because that, I'm gonna give you some tacos. I'm gonna give you some tacos because it's Taco Tuesday. He loves it. He loves it. He really loves it. He really liked it. You know what we gotta do? We gotta give him... Level 13, I think he's the highest person on the island. Shy Kid, what do you want? I'm not giving you no Kid-O-Matic. What should he get? Funny enough, I actually had them yesterday since to commemorate the GM role. What? Oh, tacos? Oh, hell yeah, look at that. Alright guys, after I give him something, we're gonna get a switch right back onto Mario Kart, okay? I get y'all love Mario Kart. Since everyone's deciding to check up on their memes, I'm going to check up on them too because they is so awesome, like awesome sauce. I don't know what to give you. Our high is like level 34 right now. Violet Sona. That's crazy. And you know what? I'm gonna give you a band. I'm gonna give you a band. We're giving you a band. I'm gonna give you a band. How about that? Just a band.
Thanks. If I...
Woo! And nobody really has the one roll, so nobody has that one thought bubble.
We haven't. What? I'm in. Oh.
Donnie is talking about how he sees himself as an underdog. Well, that is true. He don't really got any pull on the channel, so maybe he does got some. Maybe he does got like an underdog-like energy. What is Brad from Game Chat and Hans talking about?
All there is to know about you, Hanzo, seeing as we're married and everything.
Alright, what are they talking?
Oh, really? Then, tell me, where's my favorite hiding spot? We spend all our time together. I'll find you immediately.
Is it gonna be the one where it's just behind him?
Maybe. Here.
So what is Tomodachi Life using about? Is Animal Crossing but with Mii's? In a way, it's like The Sims but with Mii's. That's basically it. It's The Sims but with Mii's.
Is that impossible?
Yep.
Okay, come on. Has Hanzo actually vanished?
He's just standing there like now, looking like a murderer. She's so nonchalant about it. Look, their soulmate. Hanzo sees Brad as a soulmate, and Bradish is happy. Alright, we're back on Mario Kart World. That or they showed up to ask for me and will never be seen again. Yeah. It's probably going to be the latter. It's probably going to be it's just someone who shows up, asks to be in, and then we'll never see them again. Next time we'll see them is in 2075. So guys, are you all ready? We ready? Okay. Okay, we ready? We ready? Or no? Man, that has like no speed. Who are we talking about? Donnie. Donnie, that guy who just submitted himself. Hey, let me unpin the room ID because that is not true anymore. They probably should be a cleanse with Bureau Cs if they don't show up for a few weeks. Maybe. Who knows? Chat, how are y'all doing right now? Man, this is my first... This is no joke. My first Mario... This is my first non-Tomodachi Life stream in 2 weeks. In almost 2 weeks. In that time, I've been streaming nothing but Tomodachi Life. Because most people that submitted in No C or Sona have not been seen at all since. Honestly, yeah. I think for some me's, maybe after a few weeks, we'll give off a poll. We'll give off, like, if it's not a mod or a regular on the channel, we'll just give off a poll saying whether they should be replaced or not. But I don't know, what do you guys think of that? Do you think that, or is it like, nah, we good? All I can say is this, though. Steve Fish, he's not getting removed. Steve Fish, everyone sees Steve Fish as an underdog. Everyone sees Steve Fish as an underdog. I'm going to leave the room up a little bit, and then afterwards we'll get started. I feel like it's rare. Some people like me, for example, I need someone in me and may want to in the future. Yeah. I feel like the only exception... I feel like the one... Like... I feel like the one thing we'll, like, say, though, is, like... Your me is kind of free from, like... Your me is kind of exempt from, getting removed if they're in, like, a relationship. Like, if they're in, like, a relationship, then we'll probably just keep them in, just for the lulz. But, like, if your me hasn't really done anything in particular within those 3 weeks, and you're just not really, like... And the me is, like, not really, like, something people really give a shit about, or not even anyone on the island cares about, then we'll just have a vote saying whether to remove you or not. If it's just, like, you just hop in and then just submit in a random OC. That's fair? Yeah. Alright, we'll get started. Let's start. Room ID isn't pinned if you want to join in on the race. Like, I don't know, what means do you guys think would be on the chopping block if we implement that rule? Try drive burnout? Okay. A lot of generic human sonas. Probably see that. I would say though, Steve Fish, he's still being kept in. It seems like people love Steve Fish. People want Steve Fish to succeed, so. Probably the Saul Goodman me. Nah, Saul Goodman, that shit's fire. And Meowx is starting to look like a channel regular for the most part, so we'll keep Saul Goodman in. I try to... Oh, Steph almost hit me. Okay. Alright, still got a second. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for what I did. That's pretty good for what I did. Not gonna lie. Happy day in hell? Sure. Whatever you say. Are we gonna win? Probably not, honestly. Agent Fox, he's pretty good. Whoever's in first is also doing... yeah, Steph. Steph's doing pretty solid. So, I don't know why I wasn't talking, so... Oh boy, blue shell. Alright. Okay. He's right there. He's right there. No! Damn, I fucked that shit. Oh, I fucked that shit up. Still got second, but... Damn, man, that shit should have been way better than it should have been. Ha. That blows. GG's great. That was close. That was close. We was going band for band. You had a mushroom for the last corner, but a blue took it. Yeah, I had a mushroom too, and blue took it too. It's crazy. Damn, I'm already in last. Well, not last, but I'm already one of the bottom feeders. It's not the Penguins play tonight. I gotta hope we win. But I feel like this is gonna be the part where it's gonna be like... I feel like this is gonna be the game where we lose. But we were down 3-0 in the series. But now it's 3-2. If we win this game, we'll be 3-3. Then we'll take, and then it comes down to game 7. But I don't know. I don't feel like the Penguins take it. I feel like this is one where the Flyers are just gonna win this one. Which I'm glad we didn't get swept. I'm glad the Penguins did not get swept, because getting swept by the Flyers, one of our arch enemies, would be embarrassing, especially since they're the 8th seed or the 1st. Flyers, and they need something. They need something. They need a Stanley Cup. They haven't had one since the 70s. They haven't had one since the mid 70s. They just, do they need one? Yes, actually. Mushy? Yeah, mushy. Like a mushy. I don't know why my nose always... My nose always has to itch on stream. It's like... I don't know why. I also saw the Magic are in the lead 3-1 in the series. Like, what's my favorite item? Like, in Mario Kart in general, it has to be the Bullet Bill. The Bullet Bill always felt like a cheat code. It always was an item to have to always just get your momentum back. I feel like the best item in general would... Like, my favorite item is the Bullet Bill. But I think the best item in general will probably have to be the Red Shell. Like, it's useful for no matter what position you're in. It specifically targets the person that's in front of you. And it is extremely effective and efficient. What was I gonna say? I don't even know what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Magic. The Magic, I think, will... I think the Magic will close out the series. I wouldn't be surprised if they blew the 3-1 lead, but I think they'll close it out. Like, the fact that the Pistons are blowing it like this is kind of embarrassing. This is all... okay. I don't even know what happens with the Penguins game, because I know the game's going on. I don't know what the exact score is. I don't know if it's just... If I had to go check, it would probably be the Flyers are up 3-0. For the Lightning, though, I live in Tampa, so, you know, Lightning are always my number 2 team. I saw their, what? Oh, yeah, I saw they're facing the Canadians. Like, I don't know. What's the series lead on that? I think they're tied. Last time I checked, I saw the Canadians were winning. Kind of hope the Canadians don't win. I mean, they haven't won a cup since forever. But at the same time, it's like, they need one. Especially with the talented roster they got. The 2021 Canadians was like a miracle team. But the Lightning are like, you know, they're... But this Canadians team is actually, you know, actually good. And not just lucky. Let me see. How are the Penguins doing? I bet you they're down 3-0. Oh, okay. End of the first, and it's 0-0. Okay. So there's still some hope. Still some hope. Steph only got first? Damn. Steph, he's just that man. He's just a man. Yeah, I got this hat at like an airport for like at the Pittsburgh airport. No, I didn't buy this at like some air fortress. I bought this at the airport. And yeah, no, this is a nice hat. Like it has like, can't really see it on the camera, but it has some like kind of like viney rose designs, like in a way. I like the color scheme. This was on clearance for $15. Usually hats are like 50. Usually hats are 50. This is 15. This is 15. And hats are usually 50. So when I saw this for 15, I was like, I was like that flight clip where I was like, I was like, 15? Shit, might as well get it. Hey, if I don't like it, I'm like, hey, it's $15. I practically lost nothing. Like it. Like hats are like I said, hats are usually $50. So it's like they're usually $40 to $50. So it's like I'm buying this for 15 because if it's 15, I'm like, hey, if I don't like it, well, I bought it for $15. Like, I practically lost nothing. 50 is the usual price? Yeah. Yeah, they usually are. Why? Something, I don't know, I guess it's premium or something? It's new and premium. Welcome me out to the stream. Glad I saw you the last time I went to GameStop. For context, I saw the Rover amiibo at GameStop. It was sold for $9. I didn't buy it, but maybe next time I go to GameStop, I'll buy it. I don't know. I bet you it'll be at GameStop next time I go. We don't buy those kind of hats and things for that. Yeah, you would have been falling for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. But I got a job, so I'm fine. Yeah, they go for a lot. Yeah. But like I said, for $15 for this hat right here, what a fucking steal. And it fits comfortably on my head. One of the worst parts is when it's like a set size hat, I buy it, and then it's just like, later it just feels like it's just tight on my head, and it's not even snap back to where I can adjust it. And yeah, now I'm rocking with this hat. This hat's nice. Cents gold coin for, wait, is that actually true, or is it like, oh shit, it is, okay. Steph Daniel with the 10 gold coins. Let's go. Gold coin. Look at that. Look at that. The gold coin. Yeah. Let's go. If you want to send some jewels in chat, you guys can. You don't have to, but it's a thing that you can do. Thank you, Steph Daniels, for that. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got... Earlier, Pengu sent a 250 clapping seal for 250 jewels, and then Steph Daniels sent in 10 jewels for a gold coin. Hell yeah. So that's like $2.60. Hello. Hello doing. Welcome Freddy to the stream. You're back? Welcome back. These gifts are so weird. Yeah, the gifts are kind of interesting. How are you? Doing good. Will someone else win that's not named Steph? Find out on this episode on Grade 56. Grade 56. No, they don't call us the 56th grade for a reason. They call us the 56th grade because we just be taking all those wins the 56th time. Well, we haven't really gotten an airship fortress recently. Chat, April is coming to an end on Friday. Friday, it will go from April to May. And May is my birthday month. It's my birthday month. I've never checked the Team of 4 feature. We should do it after this. We could. But, like, at the same... I mean, hey, we do have CPU, so... Happy early birthday? Hell yeah. Birthday's, what, May 6th? I should do a birthday stream in YouTube. I'm playing that. That will be a stream where I'll do in horizontal. Just like every other birthday stream. I don't know what I should do for my birthday stream in terms of, I don't know. Should I invite Eon to my house and we just, like, party, all that? We just play games with y'all? Yes, bro. Hell yeah. I'll be like, yo, Eon. I actually invited him to come over and maybe even, like, do a stream. Just, you know, just like what we did the last couple times. And he declined just because this week is actually his last week of school. This week is his last week of high school ever. And then afterwards, I don't know what he's doing. But this week is his last week of high school. So that's crazy. I went to high school at the same time as him. I was a senior and he was a freshman. But now, damn, that's crazy. Everyone who has ever went to school with me at the same time has graduated by now. Or is about to graduate by now. There is nobody else that was in school that has done that was in school at the same time as me. After this year. Wait, scratch that. You and Neon fly over to Vegas, then we could do a Grade 56 meetup. Yeah. Well, in April, yeah. sometimes in Florida schools, they usually ended pretty early. They usually ended sometime in like May, like late May at max, early June. The only time I had school during June was during COVID. So, like, during COVID, not during COVID, the year after COVID, 2021. 2021, they wanted to reset everything. Well, we started school very late. We started at the end of August, I think. I think it was like September 1st was our first day of school. And because of that, because they wanted to like get the schedules back on track to how it was before COVID, they had the school year end at the end of June. And then, get this, and then school would start back up how it would in like mid-August. So we had like a month and a half of summer. Which was, well, it kind of sucked, but at the same time, I understand it was a case of, oh, okay, so we can go back on COVID time. I kind of feel bad if, like, 2022, or no, never mind. Wait, no, I was a sophomore, okay, yeah. I kind of felt bad if your senior year was in 2022, because that meant, like, your last summer break ever for high school, or for just K through 12 was basically a very short summer. At the same time. I didn't know that? Yeah, what time does school end for you, Shike? Actually, when did school usually end for y'all when you guys were in school? Or if y'all are still in school? Because for me, school usually ends in like late May. And fun fact, if I was in college, I would be in I think I'd be finishing off junior year, I think. Which is crazy. Now, Greg, how is college going for you? I never went to college. I never went to college, so... And I don't plan on it, I'm sorry, just... Hey, I always hated education. What made you think I was gonna do that shit paid? Or what makes you think I'm paying for that shit? It's raining when someone uses lightning is a cool detail, but we wish there was a track with rain all the time. Yeah, I never really noticed it like that. I think once the crazy thing is, once you get to an adult, you kind of realize that school, although it was a major part of your life, at the same time, you don't really... It's like, once you become a certain age, it's like, you kind of really stop thinking about it like that. Like, it's something that did happen, but it's always something where you're like, oh yeah, I forgot I did that. I forgot I did that. Which, I say for a good chunk of people, but at the same time, there are a good chunk of people who peaked in high school who wish they can go back to high school, and to that I gotta say, why? Why? That's some loser behavior, if you ask me. I'm sorry, I don't want to go back to a place that I hate, and that I'm waking up at like 6 AM every single day to go for, that I'm not even getting paid for. Like, I'm sorry, like, it is such a dead giveaway when someone's a loser when they say high school was, like, one of the peak times in their life. Like, you can say you enjoy high school, but if you said that high school was peak, yo, dog, yo, you're a fucking loser, bro. You didn't accomplish anything. Like, high school, you can have fun in high school. High school, you can enjoy high school. But it's like, let's all be honest, it's a kind of a loser move if you're like, yeah, nah, no, my peak was in high school. I loved high school, man. Oh my god, man, high school was awesome, man. I wish I could relive it over and over again. Why? Why? Just because you don't have a sliver of relevance anymore and you want that feeling back? Like, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. some BS. Damn, that's crazy. What the Tampa Bay Lightning doing? I accidentally looked at Tampa Bay Bucks. Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh shit, okay, it's tied at the end of the second. It's hard to imagine someone like in high school was nightmare for us, like literal body horror. Well, for body horror, that's just, I guess, puberty then. I guess that's just puberty then. That's just puberty happening. I think high school had its, like, moments. Like, it had its moments where you're like, alright, that was, like, fun. But it also had its moments where you're like, yeah, I never want to do that again. I never want to do that again. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't want to wake up at 6 a.m. for something that I'm not getting paid for ever again. I'm sorry. That's why I won't go to college. It's like, why would I want to pay? Why would I pay money to basically do what I did in high school? Like, get the fuck out of here. That shit. I'm not going into debt over that shit. I remember how usually every YouTube success story goes. It's like, oh my god, people in real life told me I was gonna make it on YouTube. Everyone told me to go get a college degree, but everybody online, they all supported it. They all wanted me to succeed, and it was the help of everyone. Meanwhile, for me, it felt like everybody online, it felt like vice versa for me. It felt like the complete opposite. I'm not saying you guys were like, oh man, great, you should like, YouTube's not gonna go anywhere. You guys didn't say that. No way you guys said that. But I've met some people online who were dead ass like, great, you ain't gonna make it on YouTube, man. You should go to college or some shit. And meanwhile, in real life, when I told people I wanted to do YouTube, everyone was like, oh, sweet. Alright, well, good luck with that. Like, even if they don't honestly mean it, at least they were nice enough to be like, hey, good luck with that. Hey, good luck with that. Like, I'm glad they at least had some respect for it. But like I said, meanwhile, I felt like people online were more or less telling me that I was gonna fail on YouTube. It was like, dog, what the fuck? Why are you being such a hater? Usually it's vice versa, but when that happened, I was like, what the fuck? Shouldn't this be like vice versa? What the fuck? Said, welcome back, Skipper. How you doing? Not just puberty, the wrong puberty. Like what, emotional puberty? Or like, sad and waved. Hi. How you doing, Skipper? Skipper, I don't know if you missed it, but we actually said something about some of the human OCs in Tomodachi Life. Some of the viewers submitted human OCs. Pro suggested that like if they're not active or if they're not in chat for like the next few weeks, if they're not like consistent in chat in the next few weeks, and if the OCs are like unpopular with everyone, then we can just have then we should like make a vote on whether or not we should like remove them or not. Like, what do you think? I don't think it's a bad idea, because there are some memes where it's like it's very clear nobody really cares like that compared to like other people, but it's like, I don't know. Because sometimes it's very obvious to tell who just came in, submitted their OC in chat, and then just dipped and never seen again. No, make that a rule. No, or you mean no, or no, make that a rule? Oh, Oh, like, no, comma. Make that a rule. Like, is that what you're saying? Because I feel like that should be a rule. Because I remember even Shy Kid said something like that. Well, something similar to where it was like they had to say in chat. Yes, my bad, gang. Nah, you good, you good. Sometimes a comma can change a whole thing. Sometimes a comma changes the whole sentence, so. But, yeah, I remember you said something similar, like, oh yeah, you should have a rule with saying they have to be in chat for a few minutes for their OCs to be added. And I kind of agree, honestly. Well, I'll do what Pearl's suggestion is, and that is we'll add them in for a few weeks, and then afterwards, we'll just... I think it might depend on how wacky the memes are, like if they end up abandoning the channel, but their meme makes the game crazy, then vote. Yeah, my thing is, I think another thing I said is, I'll make it exempt, like if they're in like a relationship. If they're in a relationship, and it's like funny, or if they're in like a relationship in general, then it's like, we'll keep them in, but they won't get a vote. But if it's like they're unpopular in the game too, like they barely have any legit friends, like they have like maybe 3 legit friends, and it's just like they're unpopular on the channel in general, then it's like, yeah, we'll just do a vote. Because what if I remove a me and then chat's like, wait, no, that one's so cool, that one's so cool. Because, like I said, there's 70 me slots, and it's like, sometimes I don't want to just be, like, filled up with people who are just one and dones, basically. Yeah, they would have to be a viewer we know, and not just random person who came from Nobody Town, if people agree. With me joining an island, then it's fine. I say if it's, like, a new viewer, like I said, I'll probably just add it, but we'll see how consistent they are. Like, if they're actually trying to be consistent in chat, like Souls vibing, then it's like, it's fine. We'll keep it in. But if it's, like... someone that we just kind of know, it's just like, we just kind of just tell that they're going to be one and dones, then it's like, yeah. Like, I said we'll wait like 2 to 3 weeks to make a vote for that creative meet, just to give them like, just to give the submitted person like time to see if they would actually stay consistent. All I can say is Steve Fish is not getting added. Or, no, Steve Fish is not getting removed. Steve Fish is the fucking man. Everyone's wanting Steve Fish to succeed. Also, I noticed we're on this stage, so. Hi, how is Dockets? Sorry, because you left the channel, we removed him. How many people randomly joined made a meal night? I don't know what's gone for a bit, but with new me's added. Probably like 5, maybe? I was thinking Rachel could be on the chopping block, but Rachel's like active in the Discord, so it's like, I think we'll keep that exempt for now. Only 5 feels like more. Maybe, it feels like more. Like I said, we'll see. We'll see how it is in like a couple of weeks. Let's give you Dawkins' message. Like 6 or maybe 7. Sorry, it really feels like it could be easily more than that. See a spike. Wasn't there someone with an ult who joined the chat? Yeah, I didn't even add in their me just because they didn't even bother to make it look like it was like an ult account. Alright, after this Grand Prix, we'll actually up back on Tomodachi Life just to see, like, who's kind of on the chopping block once we put this rule in set. Oh, there we go. Alright. That's hilarious. I can never do that. Like, how do people have time for that? They're probably like 13 with like a lot of free time. I was kind of like that as a kid too. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I ain't convinced that it wasn't short format therefore that brought the Nobody's game. Is just that big, even if I got a request. Even I got a request. So we were only still a request on a horizontal stream. Yeah. And this game's just big. It's just a big game, so it's just... A lot of... all oranges. But yeah, let's check who's on the chopping block if this is the case. Dylon, I feel like we have to keep. He's just kind of... Dylon we're keeping just because, I don't know, he's just kind of there at this point. I think we'll keep Chris. Chris is like, you know, he exists on the channel at least. You know, Bradley, that's Sir Nerd, and of course he's active. I don't know if people care about Eric Cartman that much. Rachel, I said, was going to be on the chopping block, but it seems like she's trying to be active in Discord, so... Banhammer, it seems like Soul Vibing is actually trying to be active. Aiden and Moxie... Well, Moxie feels like he's kind of, like, big on the island. And Aiden's just like... Well, Aiden's in a relationship, so... But what do y'all think? I feel like Donnie could be on the chopping block just because I haven't seen Donnie recently. Or Donnie appeared for that one time. I don't know. He just feels like someone who just came in just to smith their me and leave. Last show is interesting at least. Nate's gotta go, to be honest. Damn, from Yokai Watch? Well, we'll see. That guy was coming in, being like, hey, how's Nate doing? So... Oh, maybe Kinger? I don't know how Kinger's doing. Whisper was always better. Trace Wingo, I know, can be active at times. Savior as Save at least looks a little unique. Then there's Billy Loomis and Stu Macher. We'll see how Jackson fares in terms of being active. There's Tycho. I don't know if people cared about Goldship on the island, despite the fact that Goldship is a popular character. Goldship is on the edge? Yeah.
Huh.
What do you want?
My luck is... Can you get me some headwear that...
You know, bro is a detective. Bro is a detective, so we'll give him a detective hat. Well, he is a lawyer, but, close enough. Now, we care about Goldship. Goldfish, I think, if she's on the cutting block, it'll be 50-50. Casper, I'm not removing because that's syntax, so...
Hey, Goldship.
Oh.
Boo, 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 boo.
I like how everybody just naturally has flashlights. Like, they all just have flashlights. LeBron. Likes a lot. Good friends. Oh, is he trying to flash LeBron, bro? I don't know. Is Ness on the chopping block?
Where was I going?
Did you guys say Ness is on the chopping block, or is it like y'all care about Ness?
Ah. My heart is racing. Ah. Thanks for.
So, and that's the twin doodle.
Bebop's repeating the phrase of Jesus' embarrassing guess. Ness is indifferent.
Thank. You have a
Yoshi, I know we're not removing. That's Yoshi. And also, Mia is just funny in general.
smiling.
And also, Yoshi's is friends with everyone. Yoshi's friends with everyone we know. Orgil, I know somebody added in Discord, but I don't know if we'll get rid of them. Let's just see how the next couple weeks go. Or we'll see if people give a shit about them.
Yum.
I don't mind him staying, but also I have no feelings to be left. Yeah, that's how I feel about Ness, too. Like, I don't mind him staying, but at the same time, I don't think anybody would care really that much if he left the island.
Thank you.
You should go, to be honest? Damn. That's crazy. That's sad. We'll see what happens. Like I said, for Kinger, I don't know. I feel like Kinger's on the chopping block. What do y'all think?
I can tell your fortune. Tomorrow, Chris.
Who could it be?
Sounds like someone hates PK Fire.
Hey, come on.
You like Kinger? I think Savior as Save could have the potential to be an interesting me.
Another night. Another all clear.
Oh, Cardi B never met Aiden? Really?
Loyal one.
Here we are. Hey, what's...
Well,
Aiden's at least, I can tell, is in... Aiden's at least in the Discord.
oh geez, this is embarrassing.
A mannequin me could be funny. What, Savior? Yeah, Savior as Save, that could be interesting. Like, it could be an interesting idea.
I'm
This doesn't
Hanzo.
look like Mario Kart World Dog, and we just decided... So, Meows, earlier we said, we were talking about, oh, what would happen if, we implemented a rule saying that, like, whoever, like, just comes in and just submits their me and then as, like, a one-time and leave. Like, if we had to look... Like, if we had to look, which me would be on the cutting block to move? Not LeBron, it's not Tycho, it's not Dawkins. Because, Meows, I know you're starting to become a channel regular, so I know your me's are safe. For now. Ooh, nah, but I know your me's are safe. But also, it's like, this game is like crack. I just can't, I just can't stop playing it.
Everyone's got those things. So tell me, what are yours? What's the worst way to...
What's the worst way to spend your time? Oh, I was like, why hasn't Hanzo? Hanzo's talking about why doesn't Eating Hungry Howie's. Max, what's your thoughts on Hungry Howie's? Like, you rock with that shit, or is it like... Eating Hungry How...
Eating Hungry Howie's. Yeah, I can see how eating Hungry Howie's could really burn a lot of
Meanwhile, realistically, what will we even do with a real persona that hasn't been seen since? I don't know. That's... He's gonna have a laptop. He needs to analyze the data on the patient. But yeah, Trey Swingo. Do people care about Trey Swingo? I mean, I think he shows up in chat just barely sometimes. Just barely sometimes. Maybe always is why I don't have him on his Switch. But seriously, where can I get my console mod shit? Gotta look at the dark web or some shit. Yeah, Hanzo said he was gonna buy the new Tomodachi Life. But recently Hanzo said the reason why he's not getting Tomodachi Life right now is he's using the money to pay the rent. So I don't blame him. You know, if I was some 13-year-old, I'd be like, what? You gotta pay Tomodachi Life now. I don't care if you're homeless. But yeah, no. Hey, rent always comes first no matter what. So gotta pay that rent. Oh, LeBron has the... Oh, yeah, LeBron's a newer guy. I keep forgetting he's a newer guy. LeBron is never getting removed. I'll tell you that. He immediately showed up on the island. He's, like, immediately popular. You don't ever get rid of the GOAT. There's certainly not enough of a regular to have a Sona represented in an interesting way. Yeah. But like I said, we'll see in a couple weeks. Skill issue, just be homeless. Now I'm just coming in and just playing this game.
I don't.
Tycho's talking about how much he's listening to BBNOS. Oh god, he's a truly evil son of a bitch. He's truly evil. What does Glass Joe want? Do people care about Glass Joe? Glass Joe, I mean, he is the funny Punch-Out guy, so...
Welcome. Thank you very much. Please
I hate
come
how
again.
slow the inventory shop takes to update. Glass Joe could be shattered, that's fine. Yeah. I'm fine with characters from media, but I don't know about random sodas, you know. Like, what are you talking about? Are you talking about you're fine with randoms, or you're fine with characters from media staying, or being removed, or you don't know about removing random sonas, or is it like vice versa? Generally, I think these viewers doing Mies playthroughs make me glad I have a present roster of silly guys I like. Something meaty. Tacos is something meaty. Like, characters from video games or media that people know are fine, but Miso's people that barely hop in, I think might need to go. Yeah, I don't blame you. I remember he was saying, I remember Skipper saying Nate needs to go, but it's like, I don't know, that guy seems to kind of drop on in. But we'll see what happens in the next couple weeks. Oh, what's Steve Fish gonna do? Oh, he's gonna do the let my thoughts reach you. Will he succeed like that one time, or?
You.
Oh, it worked! Oh, Steve Fish, it's just him.
Huh. Why did Steve Fish suddenly pop into my head?
Oh my god, that motherfucker actually got it to work. Oh my goodness, he actually got that shit to work. No way, he's just him. Rosemary we're not removing. Kids of people in the game we're not removing.
I really want to stand out.
Yeah, how about a bird's feather? Steve Fish, we're never removing. So much for Mario Kart stream, yeah. We were just talking about Tomodachi Life earlier, so I was just checking up.
LeBron James, I love you.
What's happening on Me News, actually?
This is me news for. Now for a positive report on the economy. It seems that the famous sculpture known simply as the
Yes,
Mexican
we're really
Lion
gonna make
sold
you
for a
stand
record
out for
sum at
real.
auction.
Rosemary's
The
too funny to get
auction
rid of. The
winner,
kid of a
Bill
real
Loomis,
mod and
told
also Bradford
reporters
Game Chat for some
winning was a
reason.
mistake.
Yeah. Like, the idea is just
Pointing
funny.
at someone.
Like what you said. The
Nevertheless,
kid of a
the
real
auction
mod,
house has invoked
Hanzo,
the standards
and
of
Bradford
the
Game
Tax
Chat.
Clause.
They both got
We are told the
together.
sale will go
They
through.
both ordered
asked
from
residents for their
from
reactions.
Storks
I
Amazon,
was
saying
just
like, "Yo,
talking about this
Storks, a
with someone.
hit movie Storks, you give me a
Well,
kid real
to
quick,"
each their own.
and they got him a kid.
Thanks for watching.
And
I'm
it's
Steve.
also funny when Rosemary carries like 90% of Brad from Game Chat's genes.
I've got some.
Oh, I'm a genius at this shit.
Here's your. Who do
Freddy Fazbear.
The answer. Freddy Fa. Nick. Who do
It's clearly Aiden. Who else wears that box setup?
Aiden. And fun. Who do you? The. Ma.
Wait, Pearl and Cherry, who hasn't shown up since last year?
Congratulations.
Trace Wingo. That's who they're talking about. Oh, what is that? A fighting game! If we add low tier gods to the game, we could just give that to him. Who do they make? Trace Wingo? Trace Wingo?
Want.
Wanna play What's Missing? No.
Good evening, Moxie. Brad from Game Chat.
Moxie we're not gonna
Good
remove. I
evening.
feel like he's just popular enough on the island. I feel like he's too popular. Not too popular. He's popular enough on the island. I mean, he just became like their nanny for Brad, Hanzo, and Rosemary. If Gray was playing about my last profile pic, sure you could agree that the freaking banana peel's world profile pic. Can imagine. Girls watching Glass Joe closely.
Book of Mini.
They're about the same age. Isn't Orgil 18 and Glass Joe's like 38?
Silent thought. Right.
We. No, I'm.
And like, same for this me talking to Glass Joe. He even this is again. They submitted it in the Discord and that's it. They didn't come in as a viewer. They came in as a Discord user submitting their me. Cardi B, I feel like we always gotta keep. Cardi B, that's funny enough. That's based on the rapper. And Cardi B having a crush on Freddy fucking Fazbear. That's funny. Silento, no, that's Silento. Said hi. Silento and Mother Truckin' Saul Goodman having a performance of a lifetime.
Yeah.
Well, that seems... What's up with Rosemary? What is this?
Oh no, it's not here.
Yeah, like, they're never leaving. It seems given worse these are on streams on YouTube and not everyone uses Discord.
Where could
Yeah.
it be?
Want some help looking for it?
I would appreciate that.
Is this it?
That's it.
You're fucking joking. You're joking. You're joking, dog. Seriously? So
Yes, we go.
for context,
My video
both of
game
these two are
soundtrack
minors,
like
so...
this Is a great look. Is this
Okay, chat, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Trace Wingo got a whiff that he might get removed from the island, so he's like, alright, gonna start crushing now. I'll leave this up to the viewers. This is basically asking if he stays or not. Yeah. Trace Wingo trying to avoid being banned. Dude says Ren needs to be married. Nah, let Rosemary do her thing. Okay, so when you mean by let Rosemary do her thing, it says it must be love. Is that what you're trying to say, Pearl? Trace Wingo, I love that. Trace got a hint that he could have a chance at being deleted, and he's like, fucking, fuck this, bro. Fuck this. You know what? I'll let this be a YouTube poll. This is the YouTube poll. She doesn't need this guy. Alright, we'll give it like a minute. This is crazy. This is crazy. I think I'm signing with the creature feature on this one. With the creature feature. Duh, 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 duh. Chad, it's 50-50 out of 4 votes. Whoever votes next is gonna decide the tiebreaker. Okay, somebody said Rosemary. Okay, and out of 5 votes, Rosemary is gonna crush on Trace. Okay, then.
You're right. I can't believe Cupid visited me.
Bro, Trace heard that he was gonna get removed and said,
Just
fuck it.
To ask Trace Wing.
Fuck it, I gotta put the situation in my own hands. That's how Trace saw it. If Trace fumbles the bag, though, he gotta go. But what if they don't say yes? If you say no to that, they just immediately get rid of their crush. They're like, oh yeah, it must have been my imagination. Okay, but actually, that's a fun idea by Meowx. If Trace asks out Rosemary, and Rosemary says no, Trace immediately leaves. He immediately leaves. Unless Trace Wingo actually starts being active in chat. Unless Trace actually starts being active in chat. If he confesses his love to Rosemary, and Rosemary says no, gone. But if he says yes, so Trace has to now think about it like his life is on the line. So Trace, how much does he like Bradley? He just vibes... Or no, Bradley... Not Bradley. Trace... Trace is getting familiar, aka they barely know him. Rosemary. What if they're just listening the whole time? That would be the biggest plot twist. Well, shit. They better say something in chat. Okay, but... Rosemary, that's immediately top 3 over Aiden. If you reject Rosemary, Brad from Game Chat shoots him, basically. It's like that stereotype of... It's like that stereotype where it's like the dad's overprotective, so he always brings a shotgun for every boyfriend, so... What if you made that general rule? If at any point anyone says no, they gone. It could be like Tomodachi Nuzlocke in a way. That's crazy. We're not gonna do that to everyone, but... We're gonna make this specifically a rule for Trace, unless they start being active in chat. I'll show you my Mojo got merch, but I'm not showing anyone else. Tomodachi Nuzlocke is a wild idea. It really is. I'm bringing someone up that if that it was hidden forever in the depths of Great Fish Stream. I'm bringing something up that I think was hidden forever in the depths of Great Fish Streams. What if they can't hear stream? Wait, what? I'm bringing something up that I thought was hidden forever in depths of grief into streams, but what if they can't hear stream? Oh my god, if they can't hear... Tyler English! Tyler English! Chat. Chat, y'all love Tyler English? Y'all rock with Tyler English?
Freddy Fazbear. I love that creepy voice.
I wanna try reading
Trace, I'm beef.
If you're deaf, you shouldn't be online to begin with. Well, actually, not ridiculous. I mean, hey, they need some stuff to read online. How do I turn on my iPad audio? Guys, how do I turn on my iPad audio? I don't know how to turn on my iPad audio. Alright, so Trace Wingo, he's living every day like his life is on the line. Every time he thinks about confessing to... he Rosemary, he thinks that he is thinking about how his life is on the line. Why would someone who wouldn't watch a stream, who can't hear watch a stream that doesn't have captions? It's the Splatoon community for you. It's the Splatoon community. How mysterious this horse can be. Oh, Dr. House is surpassing.
Oh.
Or rather, why would they be in chat? I don't know. Some people you just don't know. Some people are just kind of crazy. Why did this convo make me remember that George from Peppa Pig is mechanically deaf? Great, you have to hire a sign to translate you for deaf viewers. Just gonna hire that one dude who made the news for, like, signing up to be a sign language translator, but in actuality, like, the hand signs he was giving was complete gibberish. Like, literally, he was at the event, he was the sign language translator, and he was like... That's literally what he was doing. That's kind of a low-key a funny situation. Like... How do you get in that situation? How do you just sign up for shit like that and then just do that?
Hey, Dylon.
I haven't considered the idea of lurking when we said that as first sentence. Do you think George from Peppa Pig, if he enters YouTube chat, he's like, hold on guys, how do I turn on my iPad audio? I don't... I'll give you... You want something that'll make you look pleasant. The clothes that make the me. The clothes that make the me. You know what? I'll give you a firefighter outfit. I'll give you a firefighter outfit. You'll be fighting fires. I swear, the night before Tomodachi really took a toll on me, I was never that mentally insane. He was never that mentally insane. Bro was going crazy. Bro was going crazy over Tomodachi Life, like how a drug addict gets, like, when he goes 7 days without his favorite drug. Oh yeah, I forgot. Rosemary's the one who has the crush on Trace. So if Trace says no, if Rosemary asks out Trace, he has to think. He has to think about that if he says no, it could be his last day on Earth. It could be his last day on the island. It's like that meme, night before meme. Yeah, the comparison's wild. Said hi. You gotta go. Have a great stream. Have a good time, Yax. Hopefully you have a great one. Yeah. What? What happened? Chat, why? What, are you talking about said hi? Yes. Because it's funny. The idea is just funny. Said no. Nah, the idea is funny. He's just a tater hater. Yo, all I can say is don't piss off this dude. Don't piss this dude off. If you piss him off, it's gonna get bad news buried up in here.
Whoa. Yeah.
Hiya. Two.
We.
Said hi. Said hi.
Okay.
Brad Game Chat is the face of death.
Um.
Yes, you don't want to piss him off.
Hey.
Yo, actually, somebody pissed him off recently. Who is that? Who pissed off Brad from Game Chat? Who made him mad? And the answer to that, I have to say, or it was an image. Oh yeah, here we go. I got into a fight with Silento. Silento and Brad from Game Chat beefed. Oh, two menaces. You either got Brad from Game Chat. You don't want to fuck with him. You don't want to fuck with him. He is always a kind guy, but if you get on his bad side, it's tombstone for you, little homie. He beefed with Silento. Arguably one of the craziest people on the island. So... Sir Nerd, when are you gonna write this in the lore? When are you gonna write this in the lore? Yo, Sir Nerd, where does this fit in the lore? Silento, the whipping Nene rapper, beefing with Brad from Gate Chat. Chad's just putting the word set in front of everything. Yeah. I don't know who be.
Hey. Good evening. LeBron James.
How is my me doing? Oh, hi, Donnie. How you doing? Yeah, he's doing good. Right here. He's, chilling. We're gonna make him meet Michael Jackson. Why not?
We haven't met yet, have we? My name is Donnie.
Hello, Donnie. I'm Michael Jackson.
Single jab at ya, grandma.
Surprisingly complex story of Kylo Ren being dragon. There's more meets the eye to you, Donnie.
Party on a burglary. Things like rolling.
Oh,
Oh, is Billy Loomis trying to
Good
be friends
evening.
with Steve Fish? He's trying to be friends with a celebrity.
Gary, Indiana.
Sure.
It seems like the whole world is
What are they talking
Gary,
about? The crime rates?
Indiana right now.
Huh, I could see that. But I'm not really up on what's trendy. Could you fill me in, Billy Loomis?
Of course. I'll teach you about everything you need to know.
So me and Michael Jackson friends. Wow, guess I am famous. Yeah.
Looks like
I hope Billy Loomis.
Oh, me and Anthony Davis throwing the baseball while Shy Kitchen watches.
Gryffindor 2. Join the hall.
Talking about Lenny got a low tier god merch. Oh god.
Yeah. Good evening, Elisa. Hi. Me. Babagrackle. Della.
Yet those two are still better than Yunaku, who has been involved in half the fights I've gotten, that being two, and even wanting to never see dockets again. Damn!
I've got some unstructured time right now.
You want to listen to music? I'll give you a pop album. I don't know what he's really into. What do Elisa thinks of me? I don't know, we'll see. Let's find out. Alright. You want to meet with Donnie?
Here we are.
Alright. We'll meet.
Hi, I guess. I'm Elisa.
Nice to meet you, Elisa. I'm Donnie.
That's paper talisman on a start of
You see, telling a story that, to be perfectly honest, is not that interesting. Alright, you guys are like-minded. So all three of you guys are acquaintances. In fact, y'all are having a conversation now. That's crazy. Look at that. One funny idea I have is building one big, long, narrow bridge between the suburbs right here and, like, this island right here. Just one big bridge. Just, like, it's not even, like, a good bridge. Like, a shitty, like, just one-way bridge. Should I have more Wii Sports Miis? I could. Like I said, 70 Miis, so it's like we only really got limited space, but maybe in the future. Said hi, said hi.
Good. 56. Can
Like Madden, Abby, and Rachel for future Miis? Maybe, we'll see.
it will. Oh. All.
Well, I had a fun stream, but I'm gonna head out. Have a great rest of your stream. Hell yeah. Lucia. Oh, that motherfucker, Lucia. Oh, let's see. Please tell me newest message Discord is not a reference to the Brandon video.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
Alright, let's visit one more me. Seafish, I'm not.
Could you take a photo?
You know what, Steve Fish, you go hang out with me. You can go hang out with me. Oh, right there. Hey, look at that.
Hello.
Hello.
For what?
But yeah, tomorrow we'll do more Tomodachi Life. Tomorrow will be Tomodachi Life again. We had fun playing Mario Kart. I was just only on here for a brief period of time, so... Shy Kid, what days off do you have now? Is it just only Mondays? Is it only Tuesdays?
How about trading up?
I work the rest of the week?
We
Damn.
haven't met
I'm talking about, like, just set days now. Like, just set days off. Is it always, like, a set day that you have off, or is it, like, no? Can I be with Carrie Perry? I want to know what she thinks of me. You do not have... We do not have Carrie Perry on the island. We don't.
56K Peru. Yes, it's Rio 56K Peru.
But yeah, you changed stream title? Nah, we're about to end it. We're about to end it, and because of that, you have to be there on Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so you're kind of off. Tuesdays or Wednesdays? Gotcha. Before you say, can you make her? You know the rules. Yep, you know the rules. So do I. So yeah. What we learned from this quiet Tomodachi Life session is that Trace Wingo has to make the biggest decision of his life if Rosemary wants to confess. So, with that being said, I'm gonna call it right here. I'll see y'all tomorrow for another stream. And yeah, as always, thank y'all so much for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.